Compassion is like a tasty cake. It feels good when I'm the giver or the receiver, or when I'm the giver and the receiver. But if compassion is a cake, does that mean that it really is just nice and sweet? Hi, my name is Dr. Stan Steindl, and in this video I'll talk about what's baked into the cake. As you know, compassion is much more than being nice and sweet, or even kind and loving. Of course, it may have those qualities to greater or lesser extents, but compassion is a deeply profound and multifaceted human motivation that incorporates a number of key qualities. Compassion is the sensitivity to suffering in self and others with a commitment to try to alleviate and prevent it. But even that definition doesn't cover off on all of the ingredients. So let's just start with the first three key qualities of the compassionate mind, the flour, eggs and sugar, if you will. More will follow in future videos, but let's start with the first important three: wisdom, strength, and a caring commitment. Wisdom is the deep knowing awareness and understanding that we all just find ourselves here, born with these human bodies and human brains that were designed for us over millions of years of evolution and not chosen by us. Much of our suffering is related in one way or another to all of that. And wisdom also reminds us that we were born into a particular social context with particular parents who gave us a particular upbringing. And things just start to happen to us and start to shape us, again through no choice of our own. Wisdom is about internalizing all of that so that we can accept that much of our suffering is not our fault, while at the same time recognizing that our brains can also think and learn and change, and we can take responsibility for managing our bodies and our minds in a way that helps ourselves and others to suffer just a little less. How to best do that also arises out of wisdom. From wisdom can grow strength, that sense of groundedness, stillness, determination, or dedication. Our strength comes from first bringing it back to the body, shifting into a posture that is upright but relaxed, open and alert, forward-facing, with a friendly facial expression and warm and friendly voice tones. And we tune into our breath, slowing it down, finding a smooth, consistent, soothing rhythm to our breath. Here we are activating our parasympathetic nervous system and becoming grounded and still. Rather than a sleepy, relaxed state, the strength of compassion is like the high diver who stands tall, takes a few slow and deep breaths, readying and steadying themselves to take the dive. Compassion takes strength and courage because life is difficult and we all experience a lot of suffering. And from wisdom and strength and courage, we make a commitment to become aware, to pay attention to suffering and the need for compassion. We commit to being helpful to ourselves and others, and to further develop our wisdom and strength to help us do so. How can I be most helpful? What can I do to help this person or that person or myself to suffer just a little less? I dedicate myself to practicing my compassionate mind so I can be truly helpful to myself and others. There are some near enemies to compassion: pity, judgment, knowing what's best. With compassion, we commit to thinking and reflecting carefully about what actions to take and what it might be that would be most helpful to the person who is suffering. Wisdom, strength, and a caring commitment. Now, for any given person, in any given moment, there might be all sorts of other qualities baked into the cake. Patience, humour, gentleness, playfulness, perseverance, kindness, and many more. When you consider your compassionate mind, what other qualities would you add to the mix? So, perhaps wisdom is the flower, the foundation of compassion. Strength is the eggs, that ingredient that holds it all together. And commitment is the sugar that makes compassion pop into action. And then you can add other qualities and make your own signature compassion cake. Thanks once again for watching this video. I hope it has given you things to think about or ponder as you continue to cultivate your compassionate mind. Perhaps you could even write down your own recipe for compassion. Let me know what you come up with in the comments below. And as always, I wish you the very best on your compassionate journey.